Good day, good day, good day, my good people. Love, peace, positive energy, and all that good shit. Got a super late start today. Today was get the house ready for tomorrow day. Trash day, gotta get the yard together so my gardeners can have a clean run through. So gotta pick up all the kids' stuff and stuff out the grass. Don't want them tearing up their lawnmowers and what have not. But it's all good. Today is a gigantic day for those who are investing. You understand me? Uh, Jerome Powell, the Feds talk today. We're getting rate cuts, and if we're getting rate cuts, what is the cut going to be? And from what I understand, more importantly, is what he says after that. If he says something that's called Fed port, Fed put, P-U-T, Fed put. That's saying that, hey, from here on out till whenever, we're going to work with the economy and investors, and we're going to make this friendly in a sorts. I haven't really got it all together because I just learned of this word and had to go look it up, or phrase word. It's two words, Fed put, and was like, okay, so this is what we're looking for. So everybody's on edge right now to see what it's going to be. See what's going to be. And then also, too, I don't know if you can see it. Well, you can see it now. I'm testing out this mic to see how it sounds. And if it's more my voice, and if you hear this fan, if it's blocking out anything, if it's actually better or beneficial, is basically what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for today, man. I did something on this ship. I don't know, but at the back of my leg, my Miss Ryder, sweetie, said, "Don't push it." So I'm fine. I'm fighting with myself. Like, am I procrastinating? Can I push past this pain? I can push past it for sure. I can, but I don't want to aggravate it more than whatever is going on and allow myself to do some healing. Because I ain't stopped moving since we got up off that cruise, which had a beautiful, wonderful, fabulous time. It was popping and cracking. My wife had a extreme beautiful time, which is bomb. And I always have even a better time when she's having a beautiful time. That's just my get down. You understand me? And but that's what's going on today. Plus, my letter for going down to the port is close by. I'm a Delta D gang, and they job stopped in C, Charlie. So when it's that close, that means it's grind out time. That means I have to get my travel on. I don't have to, as my wife said. We all have choices. It is my choice to grind and get my ass down there because I want my hours. That is my destination. That is my goal, to keep accumulating hours and hours. So when it comes time for them to elevate all the different levels of shoremen, I'm up in that camp, shorty, with all the benefits, the bells and the whistles, shorty. And then that starts a whole nother grind. So constantly moving, constantly getting some destinations and sticking to it. And for that, I am proud of myself. So that said, get you some goals, get you some destinations. Make yourself proud of yourself. It really don't matter. No, I ain't even know really. It don't matter about anybody else. You have to be out here making yourself proud. You understand me? My vice. I love smoking on this damn vapor. That's just my thing. Don't smoke cigarettes. I used to. I ain't smoked cigarettes in 6.5 years and counting. But I stopped smoking. I stopped smoking on accident. When I stopped drinking, smoking was supposed to be my little but I didn't one day, and that one day turned into another day, and it just kept on rocking. I was like, well, shit, at this point in time, ain't no need to even smoke those cigarettes right now. but I love to see smoke. So the flavor, very, very little nicotine in this motherfucker. It's enough that I have control where I don't have to. I look forward to doing it, but I don't have to. When I was smoking cigarettes and shit, I had to. It was a true habit, and I didn't have no control over that shit. And I remember a time when I first started smoking, even a few years into smoking, I still had control where I could leave the house, leave a pack of cigarettes at the house, and I'd be out and about, and I wouldn't even buy nothing because I'd be like, shit, I got a pack at the house. No, that shit disappeared. You leave the house without your cigarettes, it's immediately to the store. Boom, let me get my thing. Yeah, I like having control back. You know what I mean? I love having control back. So let me cut this light on real quick. See if that makes a lot of difference because I'm light here. I am El Darkio, and then I'm light almost where the light at. I'm light here. Man, I'm keeping it light. I just wanted to check in with you guys, man. And thank y'all for the love. All subscribers sticking up in here. That's been getting y'all comments on. You find out. Oh, I'm up in there when I get the notifications. I'm up in there. I want to thank y'all and appreciate you guys and let you know for getting your like on, because the like is. I ain't figured all that out. Why is this thing turning red? I have no idea, but it has. Let's see here. If I do something, okay. I don't know. This thing came with instructions, but the instructions are like 3 lines: power on, power off, charge. It don't say nothing else. So I guess I'm gonna have to look it up on YouTube or somewhere. Ask Gemini what information they have on this, or more than likely on some YouTube, how you operate this, whatever the name is. But anyway, I ain't figured out how this algorithm thing works, but I know that they say that the likes lets YouTube know that you like me, like I like you. You know what I mean? And it helps the channel. Even with all the people that I watch in crypto news and stuff that I watch, say that this right here lets them know we get down. And so it helps it out. So thank you. And keep on helping out and keep on sharing that shit, shorty. But definitely get you some goals, get you some destinations, and chip at it. Work, and chip at it. Giving yourself accomplishments, giving yourself confidence, boosting and picking up yourself. It's a great thing. Good Lord, good Lord. Been gone for a few days, and the kids and wrote all on the goddamn door here, huh? Okay, that's not permanent. But still, who wants to come home and see writing on the wall? Literally writing on the wall. It's all good. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna kick back and relax. Need to go eat my damn breakfast, the rest of it, and get ready to hear this Fed talk. Give me some rest, save my leg in case I get out tonight, which will be a wonderful thing because it's already hot, muggy, and the whole shebang. And I don't think it's gonna get any better like that because they're talking about some rain coming in, so that's gonna get more stuffy. But I would definitely love to work at night. That would be a beautiful thing. You understand me? That would be beautiful as fudge. That would be so wonderful. Yeah, other than that, I just, getting you some goals and get you some destinations. Been listening and just more confirming within myself about investing is that I can't stress to you guys the importance of investing in yourself um, financially. And this is no financial advice, and I am no financial advisor. This is for educational purposes only. This is for entertainment purposes only. And also, too, like with anything that you put in, you're taking a chance and you could lose everything, you know. But at the same time, you can gain the whole world too. So it's up to you to weigh your options. And I'm telling you that in watching how things have been transpiring and what has been going on daily, round the clock, daily, when big money takes over this space, takes over this asset class, it is going to be terrible. Once again, if you think that things are crazy and out of control and super hard now, what you think is going to be when they take over this situation, because they're moving from the old to the new rapidly fast, well, what do you think it's going to be? Because with the money, at least, you know, they can print more of these dollars and coins and what have not. But this crypto stuff, as I say before, words and phrases, finite, final. They have a set amount already. Once that supply is gone, it's gone. That makes more money because it's scarcity, it's rare. What you think is gonna happen, Shorty? I'll leave that up to you. And I was just listening to the modern investor, and he was saying, um, like in the stock market, did you know that it is three companies? It's three companies who own slash control 88% of the stock market, the S&P 500. Three companies: BlackRock, Vanguard, and it's another one with a little kind of a little funny name I've never even heard of. But I asked Gemini, and you know, I guess that would be for some people a Chat GPT and a Siri or this and that and the other. I asked him, Shorty. Ask him. Three companies. Those three companies is slid over to your crypto, Shorty. They are purchasing and buying up everything that they can. Oh, that's what I found weird. Gemini was like, "Oh no, they're not. It's not three people or three companies." Okay, you trying to get real particular and specific. They're asset managers, whatever. It's three different entities that own 88% of the damn stock market, shorty. The S&P 500. How is that even possible? You know how it's possible? They do things and put it in your face and no one pays attention to it until it's too late. That is what's happening right now, shorty. And it's even more companies or asset managers, banks, institutions, individuals with deep pockets, mom and pop shops. They're all in here. You better get up in here too. You better get up in here too and get you a piece of the pie. Real world assets, real world utility, things that solve problems. Me personally, I don't see things that solve problems going anywhere anytime soon. Digital currency, only brings everything to the future because everything else is in the future already. Selfless car driving, making food purchases or whatever you need, you just make an order, it's dropped and delivered to you. Electric this, electric that, autonomous this, autonomous that. AI, they make it seem so cool. Everything has, let me start by there. Everything has its good and its bad, its pros and its cons. And hey, everybody's not going to use this thing AI for the greater good. They're going to use it for the greater good of themselves. And believe it or not, it is going to put a lot of people out of jobs. It has already began, and I'm sure that you know something of it, heard something of it, or seen it yourself personally. I work in a place that uses AI and robots and stuff, and to see it, it should look like a Terminator movie because this is gigantic robots that are moving stuff around without no people, shorty. I was looking at one of the last times that I was at work, looking at the robots move around the yard. And this one robot can come to the ship, grab a container, and take that container out to the yard, boom, stash it, boom. That one robot has taken 2 jobs because it will be a person who comes to the ship, who drives it to a top handler. The top handler would then take that container and put that container up. Or in reverse, top handler would take the container, give it to the person in the truck. The person in the truck would take it to the ship. Those 2 people, jobs gone, one robot. And of course, you know, no breaks, no lunches, no restroom, no call offs, no sick days, but you know, that whole shebang, which is true. But it has taken that job. Grocery stores, Amazon Fresh, this, that, and the other, different names in different places. I haven't been all around the country to see if it's the same store, if they got different names, but been hearing about them, people watching people do stories about them. You go in there, everything cashless, grab what you want, check you out, you just walk right out the door, boom, bam. Them jobs is gone. You go to Mickey D's. It used to be a whole workforce in McDonald's. Now you go in there and go straight to a kiosk. Couple back there, a manager, a couple of runners, and a whatever. Not like it used to be. And put it on the counter. You take your stuff and you go. How long before those little few people are up out of there? Because it ain't like they don't have robots. They got robots that do surgery. Big ass arms and very precise. So it's like nobody's job is secure. No, not really. Not even in doing news. You can get AI write papers and whatever. Not give them the information, throw it in there, let the computer compute, and then they'll throw you out something. Go and buy statistics, data, and whatever they have in their memory banks. The world is changing so rapidly, and it is like a lot of people are distracted by whatever the hell that they're distracted by. All this world seems to be just a super damn distraction. TV, the media, the stuff who's doing what, who done got to it with who married so and so, the great whatever your favorite shows is, all this stuff, all this entertainment. And believe me, I love me some entertainment and stuff like that too, but I'm hearing, seeing, and I'm submerged in the world of with people who are changing the world itself. So I never thought it would be a good thing to straddle the fence. I guess some things are good that you straddle the fence. You can have a foot in this world to see what's going on, and a foot in this world to see what's going on over here too, and to see the difference and be enlightened about some stuff, and also too take advantage of it. Because like I say, there is no stopping this situation, and it's going to be upon you, and it's upon you as we speak now. It's going to take over, and if you are not a part of the situation, it's going to steamroll you over, and you're going to be lost. You're going to be lost. So why not put yourself in a position to benefit from what? Why not put yourself in a position to benefit from the inevitable? Why not? To not benefit from it seems cuckoo to me. And I know I hear things, and I hear some things constantly. I don't have the money to, I don't have, money to means, same thing. You know, I can't, I don't believe in it. And I'm like, I really don't know how you don't believe in it when it's all around you. You tapping to pay all day long. Swiping, tap, tap, tap. Sending money to Zelle, PayPal, this, that, and the other. Those are all groomers. They working towards a cashless society like a mug, shorty. You gotta get involved. Start somewhere. I was just talking with a young lady yesterday at my mother's. And she was like, how much do it cost to get in? And that's another thing. It's not like your traditional, your stocks and your thises and the that's and trying to own a piece of the company and that, where you have to have this big amount in order to play. Because that's how they was doing things. You gotta have this amount of money to come play over here. In crypto, you can only take fractions. You know what? I'm gonna stick $20 here. It's $20 a week. Them $20 a week add up. That $50 a week add up. And as I tell my youngin, and I hear him telling other people too, like my dad say, it's just like life. What you put into it is what you'll get out of it. Except in crypto, there's a hell of a multiplier effect. So you put in, you gonna win. Then you gotta start doing your research on what does this coin do? What does that coin do? And I like to make shit simple. And how I compute it in my head is these coins is nothing but just a fancy word or a simple word of saying technology. You're purchasing technology. It's what it is. I was reading comments on a channel that I was watching of a young man. I don't know his name, but it popped up on my feed, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna give it a listen. And I was listening, and it was something that I had talking about with my brother and a couple other people that I know that are in the crypto space. And it was like, man, I'm tired of telling people. He was saying, you know what? Stop telling people. Stop telling them. And I'm like, I hear you, I feel you, but I'm not. I'm going to keep putting it out there. I'm not going to keep it a secret. I I hope and I pray that someone says, hey, what was that you was talking about? How do I go about doing whatever? First thing you can do is go to these exchanges and start to open you accounts. They're free. It's just a process. Just like when you go to a bank, because this is dealing in banking, it's a process. Start your process. Um, then you got to get you a hardware wallet. This is so that you can, once you make your purchases on the exchange, you you can take your money off the exchange and you're self-custodying your own money. So if anything happens to an exchange, it goes down, and this, that, and the other, whatever, because anything can happen, but you will have custody of your own stuff instead of it being in a bank. You will have custody of it. That's how I started off, but now I have a broker at Caleb and Brown. I Trust Capital does some of the same things as well. These are brokers uh, with security and hell of a security. It makes it easier where you don't have to have your passwords and stuff, but you can set up security stuff on top of the security that you already get right off the bat, and it's free. I haven't heard anything about this, what I'm about to say. I haven't heard nothing about it, but in my head it's like, well, it's free. It's free. But how long is it going to stay free is my question. So in the meantime, hey, it's costing you nothing to start you and get you an account. Go get you an account for free. Go through the process. Now that's already lined up. You're making steps and you're making progress in doing something that will secure your future. Now with Caleb and Brown, that's Caleb with a C. It's a CALEB and symbol Brown. Their symbol, when you're looking it up, it should be a blue circle with the white C and B in it. So you know when you're in the right place. You get a broker. And not only do you get a broker, a human being to talk to, walk you through, guide you through whatever, but that broker has a team as well. So if you don't catch up with Jacob Brown or Sheila X, they have a team around them that they will get right back at you, whether you call them or you email them or whatever, and you can have them transact for you. And some of these places, they don't have all the coins that are available in the world, because they're only dealing with certain things, certain people. They only dealing with things of value. Some places don't even deal with meme coins. Good to me, but that's just me. I don't understand why this thing is turning red, but I'm gonna tap you. See what you do. Okay. Um, so those type of things, or just certain other coins. Those kind of coins, I keep in my cold storage wallet, not on the exchange. And so when I want to, I can just take it off, send it in, cash it out. But other than that, I keep it at the broker and stuff like that. Ease of mind. And when price targets start, things start to move, I can just or send an email like, hey, sell this amount a month and sell this amount and then cash that over into my bank, or just put it in USD or RLUSD, put it in a stable coin. Stable is what it says, a stable coin. It ain't too much up and down. It's, for the most part, it's stable. Stick this amount of money in the stable coin and just hold it, and then until I figure out what I want to do with it. Giving me options. And then I can take that money and slide it onto my cold storage and just hold it. I don't have to send it to a bank that's going to give me a little bit of nothing on it anyway. I keep it for myself and only use the bank for money when I want to. Send over there, get some cash, and I'm out. Just using them as a vessel. The bank ain't even really a bank to me no more. I'm my own bank. Dig that. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm giving you information, and at the same time, I feel like I'm rambling because this was not planned right here. But I just wanted to touch bases with everybody. I wanted to put something out there that was it's meaningful and not always jokey. But I'm a fun person. I think I'm a fun person. So yeah, I do throw out random blah just to lighten the moment. You know what I mean? But also too at the same time, giving you something to think about mine. And I don't want you guys to think too damn long, because as time moves, so are they. And the window of opportunity, and with anything, it doesn't stay open. You go to Black Friday, it's a certain amount of time. You got to be first in line, somewhere in line. Whoever first in line get their picks at whatever. Almost, I mean, it's a rush and a stampede and a herd and blah, 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 blah. But first people, who already got their thing, what they want, what they going to look for to get, they get what they damn near what they came for. But the person that's way in the back or just heard about it, when they come in the store, it's bare as a motherfucker. Where are you going to be? And the person that comes a day after, they don't get nothing. It's kind of like the same way. And if you think about that too, it's kind of just life period in damn near anything. I don't want to see people left behind, though I know there's going to be a lot of people left behind. That's just what it's going to be. But I just want to make sure that I'm doing my part to get information out there. And like I say, I don't know everything about this stuff, but I know enough to pay attention, and I know enough to act and react and get my ass on board and get me a piece of this pie that's popping off and cracking. Because, as they say, the writing is on the wall. So, ladies and gentlemen, and I gotta stop batting my chest because the damn mic is here. We're gonna really see what this sound like. We are all on borrowed time. What are you doing with it? What is your future gonna look like when this whole thing when all the dust settles? Because right now it's like the wild, wild west. Back in the days, you got all kind of different people coming in. The gold rush. It's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of money to be made. There's oil is popping up everywhere, and people, it's like that right now. What is it going to look like when the dust settles? Where are you going to be at? Are you going to be benefiting because you got in and was going for yours? You out there with your little pan, sifting through the water, finding pieces of gold, and you out there digging and found some black stuff in the ground. That's oil. It's Texas tea. Or are you going to be one of the ones who never did anything and wind up with nothing? If you think that you have nothing now, you're really going to have nothing. What happens when that job you've been working at for 30 years, 10 years, whatever years, come hand you a pink slip telling you that they're downsizing for whatever damn reason, but then you find out that it's a robot that's taking your job, and they just simply don't have the need for you anymore. And that dude I was listening to, he was saying something about like Uber and Lyft. You know, these are, and also too, Camilla Stevenson, young black lady. She's a doctor too, or something. But anyway, she does investments and stuff too, as well as fitness and wellness and stuff like that. But how she speaks and what she speaks about, it grabs my attention because I tune in when she pop on. I'm subscribed to her. She really brings it home. So like a lot of these damn companies that you know, like your Amazon, these damn things are AI based. Yeah, it's people that work there, but the model and what really moves the transactions and brings all the stuff that you want and need, that's computers. Logging in all your information and what you like and what you don't like and tailor make that shit right to you. It's AI based like a motherfucker. Them people gonna be out of jobs soon. Now to go back to the Uber and Lyft, hell, they starting to lose out too to Waymo and whatever they call it in the other states and whatever not. It's just the car that pulls up, nobody in it. People that do Lyft and Uber, they're using their own cars, but you know who books the appointments or you know who takes care of the transaction stuff? It's computers, shorty. You're gonna wake up one day and it's not gonna be a need for you. What are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go? You ain't have your own business. If you're not invested and have no assets, room, leverage, options, what are you gonna do? It's a serious question. But all this stuff, all this distraction is to keep you out of the know. Knowing, hey, look into this. Look into this, man. Ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna cut out, eat my breakfast, get ready to hear some of this Jerome Powell, see what it's popping. And not just today, but you know, days following after this, what the market gonna do, if it's gonna be enough to just boom, push us through because we're right at the level of a lot of all-time highs. We, you know, right in that section, that area, and need that catalyst to just catapult us up out that mud. And when it's on, it's gonna be on, shorty. Get involved. Get involved, ladies and gentlemen. Get involved. Start somewhere. Start looking these things up. Start off with just, you know, if you're not catching any of the, why do I have to keep pushing this button? But okay, I don't know if that's saying that the power is going low or not. We'll find out. Catching some of these I don't know what to call them, ticker. That's what they call them, like XRP. It's actually a XRP. Those three letters are the name of a coin. Hedera hash graph goes by HBAR, HBAR. Solana is like SOL. Looking up these different things, or you can just start by saying, ask your damn AI, ask your damn Google, or whatever, whoever you got, Siri, Gemini, whatever other names they got. Give me a list of real world assets, real world utility coins, and just start checking into them and seeing what they do. Zebec, ZEBEC. The ticker is ZBCN. Financial solution, payroll solution, how people can get paid every damn second. I keep saying game changer, Joey, and they keep making major fucking moves. They have something big coming up too. They have a a meeting, or they call it something else, but where they having talks with another exchange, crypto exchange called Uphold, where they come on and they tell you what they've done, what they're doing, and what they're gonna do, or what the plans are. They're making moves, shorty, and that's not even at a cent, at a penny yet. And I got in at 0.008. It's at the 0.004. So I was at 0.0008, 0.0009, somewhere up in there. And it's at 0.004, somewhere around in there. Made some pretty good change on my initial, and they talking about it can go anywhere from 5 cents to $1. All I need is 1 cent. Because got in early. Listened to what they were saying, thought to myself what this does, and made my own decision, along with being told by my brother, because he the one brought it to my attention. So I looked at it. Okay, check out some videos about it, see what people saying, and it does what? I'm on board. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. You're not sure? Ask somebody. Find somebody. Get in these spaces. Get on these videos. You can't believe and listen to everybody that be in them comments though, because you'll know. Because I seen somebody that was I made a comment on somebody else's page, and this person commented on my comment, gave me a whole prayer. Oh yes, Lord, being this, and I see great things in your future, and the whole shebang, blah blah blah. And the more I read, it was a great prayer, but something tingling me like. So I kept reading, and as it got further and further down in the prayer, oh yeah, there's going to be a lady that's going to try to stand in your way, I prayed over you that you will get that out your way, and you will prosper, and then so and so, and then if you will send some money over to here to help out with this fund, Nigeria, some said, come on, shorty. So you just got to weed shit out. So I'm not going to say that, oh, it's just a clear, easy path. No, there's fuckery in here. Like there's everywhere. You have to have your in tune and put your spidey senses on too. Like, hey, you got to be aware everywhere. But there ain't nothing to it but to do it. And it's better that you do it than to not do it. Take a chance on yourself. Listen to yourself, especially if something in you is saying, man, I should. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to it. Okay, I'm out. And as always, hey, get out there and speak to somebody. Say, hey, how you doing? Because you never know how that's going to change your life or their life. Drop some PE on their head. Bloop, bloop. It comes back. It's Bombay. And if it don't, it's okay. You have done your piece and your part to change this world. One person in one situation at a time. And that's all you can do. And that's all right and respect of you. Do your piece and your part. You know what I mean? Invest in yourself, like we just been talking about. And just that. Let's just say, don't be permanently tired. Get your ass up. All right, I'm gone. Much love. And once again, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers. You understand me? On both channels. You heard me? You heard me? Burpees and Combo _ BAC. Riders World _ BAC. Thank y'all for being up over there so we can go live in either place. That's the bomb. Thank you to everybody on Riders World Shorts. 2000 and that number sounds crazy to me. Never thought it would be that, and still growing. Yeah, I just found out that I couldn't go live on Instagram because you got to have 1,000 subscribers over here now. Let's go. My Instagram is Yo Ass Is Mine. YOAZZIZMINE. Get on over there and subscribe so we can go live over there because some things I can't do on here, I could do over there. Like that walkthrough through the cruise ship. I could have went live. I didn't find out till I was on the cruise that I didn't. And I couldn't. Get over there so I can get them 1,000 subscribers. And bam, I can go live over there. You know, when they're playing music and stuff in the background, I get flagged over here, not over there. Or on Facebook. Boop, boop, and we gone. So I can keep y'all in tune and just sharing stuff, man. Just sharing the journey. You know? And you never know. People might be like, hey, you know, I want to do that. And you can. That's all. All right. Love. One love. We out.